Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about workstation setup for the uh, daily leads protocol. So again, with the daily leads protocol, it's 5 steps: workstation setup, input, response, schedule, and then workstation shutdown. So the purpose of this video again is just the workstation setup. Uh, I'm just going to go straight through the beginning of this document, and I'm going to outline some of the reasons uh, that we use, or reasons or purposes that we use these documents, and also give you some more in-depth information that's really not available in the written part. So make sure you're paying attention for the quiz. So before we get to the workstation setup, basically the protocol is input, response, schedule, and that's our protocol for checking all the social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, our email, so on and so forth. And then the company will use the company account and FreshCaller to call those people and to get the lead information. All information is put into the KPI, and it is the job of the call center manager to set these success sessions up for the new client. So again, the ultimate goal of this whole process, input, response, schedule, is to get our prospect, so somebody that is inquiring, turn them into a lead, which is a person that we have the first name and email for, into a first commitment, somebody that has booked a success session with us, and we will meet with them in person at either location, and we'll talk about what their goals are, how we can help them get there, and then find a reasonable package for them. Now, as far as the workstation setup goes, I have these numbered. It's literally 13 steps. So again, I got 5 pieces. We're just talking about number 1. Computer, open FreshCaller, open MindBody, KPI tracker, MailChimp, the Gmail account, william@savoyfitness.com, TextMagic, Facebook, and then the last 9 through 12 are documents that are going to help you answer inquiries, and then we have number 13. So let's go through number 1. Make sure you have a computer. If you're using a tablet, it must have a keyboard, and you must have a computer that is up to date. Reason being, the KPI tracker is a huge document that crashes often. You need to have something newer than, preferably 2015, that can house all of these documents moving at one time. I got to note that an inefficient computer leads to wasted time, and it's not acceptable. Ideally, I plan to sniff that out during the interview process. Okay, first thing you're going to open is FreshCaller. There's a username and password. So FreshCaller, the purpose of it aims to provide companies with a low maintenance, easy to use system for customer service needs. Basically, in English, this is how we're calling people. It costs $50 a month, and basically what this is doing, we can call people through the modem. So our virtual assistant that will be in the Philippines, she will be calling people through FreshCaller. My favorite piece about FreshCaller is that I can record all calls, and it allows me to go back and just check to see, to review how the calls were made, if there can be improvements, and then lastly, just to make sure the job is getting done. So I really like FreshCaller. I actually have a separate video that shows you how to use that. Second thing that we have is MindBody, right? MindBody, the purpose of it, it's a cloud-based hub for management and appointment scheduling. I like MindBody. It houses everything from how we bill our clients to the money that's made, and basically we're going to be in the appointments tab. When a client confirms that they want to meet with us, we will do this in MindBody. We'll book the success session under the available coach that is open for that success session. I'm trying to get this to load. Oh, we did it last minute. I'm going to close these documents out so my computer can stay fast. But basically, anybody that wants to meet, we will book them under here. Key thing to note about MindBody is that the minute the appointment is booked, the client will receive an automated email. You need to know that. They'll receive an automated email, and with that email, it will remind them. They'll also receive a text. And my favorite part, they're also going to receive another email the day before. So it's basically like somebody just calling them twice, except they're going to receive an email. I really, really like this system. I haven't found anything better. Next, we will go to the KPI trackers, north and south location. Please note that you need to have one tracker open at a time. Ideally, if you are inputting leads, you shouldn't have both open switching back and forth. You either do the south location or the north location, and then you switch to the other one. So that's basically how that works. KPI tracker. What is the purpose of the KPI tracker again? I know we put it in the notes after.
To manage lead and sales process.
Yes, so the KPI tracker helps us manage our lead and sales process. We have everything in here ready to rock and roll. All the tabs. Trust me, this will be a whole separate video system. It's a whole separate video system. I'm going to close that out. Okay, guys, from here, we just finished with the KPI tracker. Let's go to MailChimp. MailChimp. The reason why I like MailChimp is because MailChimp offers a autoresponder. So on top of the emails and confirmation they get from MindBody, they're also going to opt into another autoresponder in MailChimp. This autoresponder is going to do two things. So when I put you in the bucket, like an imaginary bucket, you're going to get this email. Thank you and welcome to Savoy Fitness. It gives them an opportunity to take an assessment, tells them to bring the food log that they do, bring the workout gear, and then bring the form of payment. Oftentimes we run into people that, specifically number 4, they come and train and don't want to bring payment, and I can't identify why. This is just a reminder, and it also kind of shows them me. I got a video in here, and we will edit these to change, but just know that it's autoresponder 1 and autoresponder 2. This is what the clients are saying. That kind of hypes everybody up to be ready for their success session. I'm going to screenshot these for later use. It has nothing to do with this video. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out. So again, MailChimp, 2 emails that they get, just prepping them and getting them hyped for the upcoming success session. I'm done with Fresh Caller as well. After that, I have the business Gmail account. I'm actually going to make a note here. Basically, all lead inquiries come through the william@savoyfitness.com. Very, very important. All LEM inquiries come to that account. All leads in general probably come to that account. So an example of this, I can't really get into it right now. It's asking me to verify everything. Let's see if it opens for me. I will dig into that later. So just make sure that you know that. Text Magic. Let's dig into this. It's the one thing that I don't have open. So textmagic.com. TextMagic. We're missing that one. Basically, TextMagic is a automated response system that allows us to text our clients. The system that our leads come through sends them an automated text without us even doing it. It's kind of like an imaginary coach. So here it is. Jennifer opted into Facebook. Hey Jennifer, this is the owner of Savoy Fitness. I did not write that. It goes automatically. And she's responding back. Anything in the bold is who we need to reach out to. Big point to note that with Text Magic, clients are preferring to get booked without getting calls made to them. So as you can see, Melissa, I sent 3 texts, which I didn't. The computer did it. And she's basically saying she works 7:30 to 6. She's really interested. She works for Amazon, so she's off. All I do is have to respond, hey, Melissa. I'll take the caps off. When is a good time I can call you to discuss our program? It's 4 cents a text message. You need to know that. 4 cents a text message. Once it hits a higher amount, you can go to 8 cents per text message. I'm going to go ahead and send this out. So I need you to know the price of the text. And my favorite part about Text Magic is that the whole staff can use the app. So instead of being on one phone, it's on multiple phones. Very important to note. Really cool piece of technology that we use. So I'll go ahead and close that out. Next, we did the Gmail account already. Let's go to Facebook. purpose of Facebook is our LEM leads are housed here. So there's a Savoy Fitness South and a Savoy Fitness North. You need to know that. So two big lead sources that go through there. So I'll just click on Savoy Fitness South. If you go to your inbox, I'll get a bunch of DMs that have to be answered. So you want to make sure that you got this thing open and comment some more. You do need to note that there's an automated email sent out if anybody inquires to our DMs. And then, yeah, here is somebody now. Catherine Barr is looking at one of our Facebook ads. She's asking for price. And it is our job to respond. This is the ad. That's what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and close out Facebook. From here, I'm going to go into our last couple docs. I'm going to make these really quick. This one right here is the text messages. So you want to have this open. Ideally, she's going to copy these into Text Magic. So if I call Brittany and Brittany does not answer, she's going to receive text 1. I'm going to copy and paste the text. I'm going to put it into Text Magic, and they're going to get a time trade link, and they're going to get a cool video. So what you need to know about this is that the Text Magic document allows for copying and pasting, and on top of that, there is a time trade link where they can book their own appointment with us. And there's also like a call to action of some sort, which is a video or a picture, just depending on. Here's an example of a image. This is of Adriana, just to kind of entice the person to get in the door, if this will ever load, which is why I'm getting a new website. So basically, clients would be able to see this nice transformation picture of Adriana. Actually, she looks better than that now. So there's that. Phone scripts, inquiries to questions. Here's this. So basically, this doc is when somebody picks up the phone. Hey, this is William from Savoy Fitness. I heard your Facebook ad inquiry. And then she says, hi, this is Brittany. This is the steps that you go through to, again, the goal of booking the success session. I got this all laid out. Bottom of this is really important. General inquiries and responses. This is the rebuttals for all the questions you're going to get. When's boot camp? When are the athlete sessions? I'm in E-Town and I don't know. I'm in Elizabethtown. I didn't know you were in Clarksville, or vice versa. My son wants to join your program. What does it entail? Where are you located? Blase, blase. Make sure you memorize these. These are very important. They will be in a different section. I just want you to know what it is. Facebook message responses. For the people that are inquiring, this kind of goes back to the general questions. It just shows you the process for how to respond to Facebook ads. Very important. Success session availability. This one is very important. The call center associate will not be able to call us unless we are busy, unless she's free. But this document right here basically just tells us when the coaches are free to handle a success session. So very important to know when this is. There's the times. It is up to the coaches. Keynote, hint, hint. It is important for the coaches to let the call center associate know that they cannot meet, or there's a schedule change, or they quit, so on and so forth. So this can be adjusted. She does not read minds. It will not be able to do anything else. So that's that. And then lastly, one of the most important links, emotional juicy rolls, Pokemon, Meowth. Basically, what I'm doing here is at the end of your shift, you're going to tell me how you did. I'm the caller. The date is 11/19/2019. Total time worked, I worked 2 hours. Calls made, I made 20 calls. And then total success sessions scheduled. I scheduled 4 success sessions. Any highlights? Nope. And I can submit. The purpose of the submission link is just to, if we want to find data on the best times, or if I just want to check if somebody's doing their job. That's always due at the end of the shift. Guys, other than that, those are all the documents that are needed to be opened. Hint, hint, they all have to be open at the same time, just to make sure this gets facilitated. And again, the goal is efficiency. This is the most efficient process I have found to getting success sessions, from getting people from clients to first commitments and booking a success session. That is the Workstation Setup. I hope you study.